Late at night, when the rest of the world falls silent, our minds often turn into relentless battlegrounds. We replay conversations from 3 years ago, construct elaborate imaginary catastrophes, and trap ourselves in an endless labyrinth of what-ifs. We don't just experience our problems once, we relive them thousands of times in our heads, picking apart every detail, analyzing every potential failure, and torturing ourselves over outcomes that haven't even happened. We convince ourselves that this endless rumination is a form of preparation, a sign of intellect and care. But in reality, overthinking is not problem-solving. It is a slow, silent thief of human peace. 2,000 years ago, the most powerful human being on earth faced this exact internal war. Marcus Aurelius was not a recluse scholar sitting comfortably in an ivory tower, detached from the struggles of daily life. He was the Emperor of Rome, commanding the vastest empire in the Western world. His shoulders bore the crushing weight of brutal military campaigns on the frozen Danube frontier, a catastrophic plague that decimated his cities, political betrayals, and the total responsibility for millions of lives. If anyone had a legitimate reason to succumb to overwhelming anxiety, sleepless nights, and paralyzing overthinking, it was Marcus. Yet in his cramped war tent on the freezing northern border, amid the stench of battle and the shadow of death, Marcus opened a private leather notebook. He did not write to give orders to his generals, nor to address the Roman Senate. He wrote to talk his own mind out of madness. Those private personal notes, never intended for public eyes, are known today as meditations. They are not a grand philosophical treatise. They are a psychological survival manual written by a man desperately striving to master his own thoughts. In these pages, Marcus captured a timeless psychological truth. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. He understood that we are rarely harmed by external reality itself. We are tortured by our judgment of reality. An event occurs, and instantly our minds attach a dramatic narrative to it. We project fear into the unknown, transform minor uncertainties into existential threats, and exhaust our mental energy fighting phantoms that exist nowhere except inside our imagination. So how did a Roman emperor quiet the storm inside his head? First, by ruthlessly applying a fundamental rule, dividing every thought into 2 distinct categories: things that are up to us and things that are not. You cannot control what other people think of you, how the future will unfold, or the mistakes that belong to yesterday. The only domain where your authority actually exists is your own mind and your actions in this exact moment. Everything beyond that is meaningless noise, and wasting your life worrying about it is an act of self-sabotage. Second, Marcus practiced the discipline of radical objectivity. Whenever a situation spiraled out of control in his thoughts, he mentally stripped away the dramatic story and examined only the raw, unvarnished facts. A loss is merely a change. An insult is nothing more than sound waves produced by another person's vocal cords. Failure is simply feedback, not an identity. When you strip emotional exaggeration and catastrophic storytelling away from reality, the weight of the problem instantly shrinks. Most of the things that keep us awake at night are not heavy realities. They are heavy thoughts. Third, he recognized that overthinking thrives in the illusion of time. The human mind loves to wander back into the past to collect regrets. or leap forward into the future to gather fears. But Marcus realized that you can never bear the burden of tomorrow or yesterday, because neither exists right now. You are only ever called upon to bear the present moment. When you anchor your focus entirely in the task right in front of you, writing the sentence, walking the step, breathing the breath, the endless chatter of anxiety naturally starves for lack of attention. Stop allowing your mind to hold your life hostage. The clarity and peace you are endlessly searching for are not waiting in some distant, perfect future where all your problems are magically solved. They are found right now, in the quiet space you reclaim between your thoughts. Modern life is only chaotic if we allow the noise of the world to dictate what is valuable. Tranquility is not something you find waiting for you. It is something you build moment by moment through deep and intentional presence. Until next time, look Everfar.